1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Information says the government is working to bring reforms in every sector, including the judicial system. Turkey has expressed willingness to start negotiations for the preferential trade agreement with Pakistan. In occupied Kashmir, the Indian troops have martyred 2 youths during a fake encounter in Bandipora district. The United States has urged Iraq to carry out electoral reforms and hold early polls in the country. And now the news in detail. The Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Information and Broadcasting, Dr. Firdaus Ashik Awan, says the government is working to bring reforms in every sector and issues relating to the judicial system will be resolved after consultations. She was talking to media persons in Islamabad today. Dr. Firdaus Ashik Awan said the Prime Minister Imran Khan has constituted a committee headed by the Law Minister, Dr. Farooq Naseem, to suggest reforms. She said the process is underway to remove the name of Mohammad Nawaz Sharif from the exit control list. Turkey has expressed the willingness to start negotiations with Pakistan for the preferential trade agreement. The Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu expressed his country's readiness while talking to the Parliamentary Secretary for Foreign Affairs Andalib Abbas on the sidelines of the ECA Council of Foreign Ministers moot in Antalya. The two sides also agreed to give practical shape at the earliest to the idea envisaged collectively by Pakistan, Turkey, and Malaysia to establish a television channel to promote true and positive image of Islam and counter the propaganda against it. The Turkish foreign minister hailed Pakistan's efforts for highlighting blatant human rights violations in occupied Kashmir at the international level. The ships of the Pakistan Navy, including Shamsher, Muhafiz, and P3C, have participated in the International Maritime Exercise. The exercise IMX-19 was conducted in the Arabian Sea, the Omanese Gulf, and the Persian Gulf. According to spokesperson of the Pakistan Navy, the exercise was attended by representatives from over 50 countries and was aimed at improving professional capabilities and war skills. The spokesperson said PNS Shamsher and PNS Muhafiz visited Muscat and Bahrain during the exercise. The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, telephoned World Snooker champion Mohammad Asif today and felicitated him on winning the World Snooker Championship. They also discussed matters pertaining to the promotion of snooker game in the country and the problems faced by its players. In occupied Kashmir, the Indian troops have martyred 2 youths during a fake encounter in Lodara area of Bandipora district. 1 youth was killed yesterday, while the other was martyred early in the morning today during an operation in the area. Meanwhile, military lockdown and restrictions continue on the 99th consecutive day today in the Kashmir Valley and Muslim-majority areas of Jammu and Ladakh following August 5th Indian illegal decision to abrogate special status of occupied Kashmir. The United States has urged Iraq to hold early polls and carry out electoral reforms to bring an end to the violence in the country. In a statement, the White House urged the Iraqi government to halt the violence against protesters and fulfill promise. Meanwhile, the Amnesty International has also asked Baghdad to immediately rein in security forces after a deadly crackdown, which is turning into nothing short of a bloodbath. The United Nations has urged for restraint in Bolivia to stave off the prevailing violence in the country. A spokesman of the United Nations Secretary General, Stepan Dujarric, said Antonio Guterres has voiced deep concern over the situation in Bolivia following weeks of unrest that culminated in the resignation of President Evo Morales. He called on all the parties to abide by the international law. In Australia, emergency has been declared in two states as bushfires bring a catastrophic threat to heavily populated areas. According to media reports, at least three people have been killed and thousands of others displaced during 3 days of dangerous weather conditions in New South Wales and Queensland. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.